We were awful. Absolutely terrible. I've never been as disappointed in a start to a game as I was tonight. We were lethargic. We did things that we don't typically do. We're trying to dribble out of the back. We don't break pressure. It was a terrible start to the game. And, I got to take as much responsibility as they do. They weren't prepared properly, and it's unacceptable for one of my teams to play that way in the first half. It was terrible.
Was that not being prepared, was that something that maybe Michigan did that was different, or
No.
just
No.
didn't?
We've been dealing with the high line of defense ever since the first team saw us play on video. Why? Because we want to play, and we do a pretty good job of it. What we did tonight was that we tried to dribble through it. We didn't listen to any of the tactics that we put together tonight. We talked about their high press and needing to break the first line in terms of our checking midfield and skipping that and going up and then coming back and then looking to play through. So we needed to find penetration into our center forwards' feet, and we kept trying to plug it into our midfielders. And they were squeezing on that ball. And then we weren't transitioning very well off of our turnovers. We weren't transitioning well off of their long direct play. They hit everything long tonight. Everything that they hit was long, and then they would pick up second balls in the knockdown. We didn't execute, plain and simple. We didn't execute. It was nothing that they did. It was all us. And a lot of people will sit there and just look at the goal. But the goal was our fault too, because we let the guy off the sideline with some pretty poor defending. You give the kids a heck of a lot of credit for the strike, but he was on the sideline when he took his first touch, and out some pretty bad defending, as it's been all season for us with our defending. The kid hits a scorcher in the upper 90. Never should have had the opportunity to take a shot. We didn't make any changes. The second half, we did a better job of executing what we knew we had to do. Our fullbacks were they wanted to play the ball directly into the checking man, and they were squeezing that ball. What we got with Kyle Underwood, as you saw when we started the second half, was skipping the first guy and finding the second guy, and now he's having all sorts of joy. He almost scores, gets in one-on-one. If not for better finishing, he ties the game up pretty early in the second half. It just took forever to get guys in the field that were going to execute what we needed to execute. And then, unfortunately, when we went back to some of the guys, it broke down again. And I got to take responsibility. I got to do a better job managing them, because some of the other guys came in, especially in the second half. I thought did a fantastic job. Jack Elliott came in and did a fantastic job. Griffin Liphart came in and did a fantastic job. Zach Leadham, Kyle Underwood, Ryan Kane. Those changes worked. We just couldn't find a consistent group at all tonight.